see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Darkest Dungeon. There was a patch today, so I kind of need to cover a little bit of it so we understand what's been changed. I don't have the notes in front of me. I remember reading a little bit about it, and so it's important that we cover it really quick. Protection has changed. So originally, it factored into a number of damage that was completely absorbed before you took any. So for example, if someone had protection of 1, that person would absorb 1 point of damage before taking any damage at all. That ended up being why you saw my characters not taking any damage sometimes, because they would have a prot of like 4, and then the creature would hit them for 4 points of damage, and that wasn't enough to damage them, so 0 damage was inflicted. It's now been changed to be some sort of flat percentage of which all damage is flat out reduced. So for example, Rachel here, let's take a look at her. Nope. Was it Leia? Mila. Yep, so her... Oh, here we go. Her hard-skinned now is not prot 1, instead it is prot 10%. So she reduces all damage she takes now by 10%, instead of just a flat number. So this is better for large attacks. A crit, for example, that would hit her for 20 damage would actually hit her for 18, as opposed to 19. So there you go. There was a slight change to some of these skills as well. Yes. So Hand of Light now, I believe, does less damage than it used to do, but you can see that the debuff is stronger. Instead of it being minus 25% damage, it's now minus 30. And I believe that the Occultist's Weakening Curse, yep, is also the same. 30% damage, minus 10 accuracy now. What else was altered? Oh, I think they've also altered the other curse too, the Vulnerability Hex? Yeah, I think the dodge amount has been changed. It looks like it's less dodge, or is it more dodge now? I guess it's more dodge reduced. I think it was 12 originally, I think. When we get a new... Oh, hold on. Nope, no occultist here. Okay. Oh well, so much for that. There was 1 or 2 other things that got altered. Oh, the leper changed slightly. His focus ability now has a crit component to it, as you can see. It's now 1% crit plus 16 accuracy. I think the accuracy buff might have been increased slightly as well. Don't quote me on that. And there was one other thing that was changed, but I can't think of what it was, and since I can't remember it, it's not one of the biggies. So since we were last here, I've sold off both the masks that my leper had. I've decided that I probably won't be hiring another leper. Maybe we will, but we'll worry about it then. I really needed the money anyway. We have sent Galvin in to... I think he's at the cloister? Yep, Galvin and Circumference are both at the cloister getting their stress reduced. And over here, I think this is Jasper Shadesong, who's having hemophilia removed from him. And we're kind of good to go. Now, I can either do a boss, or I could get a little bit of experience on these characters, which I wouldn't necessarily mind doing. With a few more deeds, I could increase the hero barracks to size 22. Let me pick up even more characters for low-level questing. Let's go take a look again and see what's around for us. So if I'm going to do a low-level quest... Oh, with level 0s? Here's another Sun Ring. I do really like these. Accuracy and damage. That'd be good for our leper at the higher levels. This is also not the place that gives the deeds. I don't want to do a super long mission with level 0s. They will completely stress out. I don't feel like doing a boss with level 0s either. Though it would be interesting. I could do a boss with level 0s I haven't done before to give me a feel for what they would be like. But I kind of like these characters. I think they're oh, decent. Actually, Venus here will probably be dumped for someone else. I have her just because of, I think, Marching Plan. Oh, I didn't even rename them. So, yeah, so I won't be... Oh, I like... This is awesome for him. Yeah, so these level 0s I really like. I like to keep Percy and Vane. Venomous, however, can probably be dumped. So, we should do a boss then. We really should. Now, I don't know what these bosses will be like, though. I don't know what they'll be like. So, we're gonna try for this one first. We could use the deeds. We could really use the deeds. So, we'll do it. We'll do the 8-pounder. As long as the thieves and ruffians man a cannon on the old road, the hamlet will be cut off from trade, demolished as ironwork devil. Alright then. So I need a... but I would like to have him here. I really want Galvin around for that quest. So, let's see. My undead group is here, is that correct? Yeah, my undead group is here. Never mind. We're gonna go after this one here. Raving Madman, Doom... So, kill the sonorous prophet. Raving Madman, Doombearer, Apocalyptic Herald. Whatever his role, there is a sickness in his wild sermons that must be silenced. Dispose of this prophet. We gain an item I'm not too eager to get. This would work well with stack with someone who was unyielding, though. Who has on Jasper, for example, already has a death blow of 77. That would increase it to 89%. Greatly increases damage and crit. So maybe we'll take that. So yeah, so let's bring Lord Kale, Laston, Stout Williams coming along. Leia Turnblade, and Nicole Irist. Now I'm a little nervous because this place we fought the Hag, who was human eldritch, but this sounds like this is pure human canon. It makes me think that the prophet is not going to be undead, but a living person. I'll have to think carefully, because I'm currently armed with the Unholy Slayer's Ring. They've changed the men-at-arms a bit. I think his damage was lowered. I don't remember what this was, but I got the impression that his overall damage was lowered across the board. His defender ability has been, as you see, increased, and this Rampart no longer stuns the... Oh no, it does stun. There was another ability he had which no longer stuns the target if it goes off. I think maybe it was Retribution. Used to trigger a stun, but now it doesn't do so. It says stun base, 19%. I guess that means it does... Yeah, okay. Alright, well, this is the group we're taking. Let's do it. And everyone, I will not speak at all during this mission. Not even during the boss. After the boss is done, assuming we make it to him, and then I will talk about what I felt of this boss fight. I'm expecting it to be incredible. I'm expecting to lose terribly with this group. I may lose the group. Well, we're going to try it anyway, so here we go. Now, with the idea in mind that we may lose the group, well, no, we're still going to outfit everyone. We're going to outfit ourselves completely. We can always try to flee the combat if it looks exceedingly bad for us. I'll bring 2 shovels just in case. 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't need any anti-venoms for level 1 dungeon. We'll bring... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I won't bring any of them. I'll bring a 3rd bandage just in case. 2 holy waters, and we'll bring a full stack of torches. And that's good. Let's get going. I actually have enough money to recover from this if things go poorly for me. Though I'll need to win the next mission. Oop, my fraps window is... Can't get rid of the fraps thing. Alright, here we go.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Begone, fiend!
Executed with impunity. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent. Dazed, reeling, about to break. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. As victories mount, so too will resistance. This expedition at least promises success. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Curious is the trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Circumference could not achieve a meditative state and has become frustrated. New quirk, Unquiet Mind. Galvin the Wanderer has used meditation to achieve resistance to the forces of the material world. New quirk, Improved Balance. Jasper Shadesong underwent effective treatment. Quirk removed, Hemophilia. Leah Turnblade, Stout William, and Lord Kale Lastlin are all veteran crusaders now at level 3. Cool, we did it! Hey, that was tricky! It was... not quite sure what the proper way to do that battle was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the way I was doing it. Maybe I should have focused on chewing through the pews as quickly. But I'm glad I brought Stout William. Wow, his ability to shield someone was very helpful during that battle to prevent the rubble from collapsing on them. I was a little greedy there at the end. You might notice me hesitate right when I ran out of food, thinking I might be able to get to another unexplored room before a starvation check happened. No, that wasn't the case. So now we need to actually do a bunch more stress relief than I needed to originally. So Stout William can go ahead and pray like he wanted to. Sure. He has less than 60, right? Yeah, at least like 65 if it's restored here in the transept. It's the only place he wants to be. Leia Turnblade, you already have Calm, so we can throw you right back into the cloister again. Since you already have that negative trait. Nicole, you have how much stress? 57? How much is recovered from one of these low-ranking places? 56. You'll have 1 stress. I'm fine with that. You can go to the bar. You like drinking anyway. Alright, so there's all the stress being done. Let's see where we want to go next. I could bring my level 0s here and try to get a Crusader's crest, which would be very nice for that, for one of my high-level Crusaders, actually. Oh, but first we should see who's arrived, right? I have room for 1 person, because Venice will be leaving. Weak Grip, don't like that. Natural Swing, I do like that. But I don't really dislike your penalty there. Oh, but you have the good camping skills. I won't spend any money there. Piroi, Faithless, Hatred of Eldritch, Tough. Oh, I like Tough on a leper. That's a lot of hit points. That is actually really good. As for your abilities, you have this. Wow! Stress Heal's got 25 and 10 Stress Heal. Intimidate and Focus. I could drop Intimidate and give you Solemnity for the self-heal. I really don't like Torn Rotator Cuff. Slayer of Holiest Knife, but not enough to make up for that. And my Plague Doctor, Hatred of Beast, Weld's Grounger. This is not very useful on a Plague Doctor, since all the Plague Doctor's damage is dealt with poison, and I don't like that ability. So we'll fire our Arbalist here, and we'll take Piroi instead.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Okay, and we should do one more mission while we're here. So before we do that, let's talk about that battle. So it looks like the Prophet gets one action and one free action. The beginning of each round, it looks like he drops 1 to 2 pieces of rubble for tremendous amounts of damage from the ceiling. And there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm very glad I brought Stout William. I will want him to fight the Prophet the next time around. Can you stun him? I didn't even look at his resistances, so I will need to do that on the replay. But I'm going to watch it and see what exactly his resistances were. Maybe you can stun him to stop the rocks from falling or something of the sort. All the way back there, though, would be tough to actually stun him. A lot of hit points as well, and all the debris on the way to him. I don't know. Actually, I'll probably watch someone else now do that boss, so I can see other ways in which I suppose it could be done. Now that I've done it. Wow, I was so nervous the whole battle, because I'm like, I don't know what this guy does. I don't know how I'm supposed to fight him. So I'm glad it worked out as well as it worked out. All right, let's do him. Oh, I should get rid of negative quirks, actually, with a group that won't be doing a mission. So I'm not going to do another boss right away. I would like to do another different mission. Oh, but I got no real choice. These are all long missions. Oh, the move amulet's nice. But I would like a short mission for my... Oh, maybe you don't get them anymore. All these places are level 3s. I don't see any small missions. Maybe we don't get them. So what will I do then? Sure, why not? We'll try this mission here. So we'll bring you... Actually, I'm going to rename my characters, everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, welcome back. I went ahead and spent some money. We've upgraded quite a few of my level 2s and 3s abilities to have now rank 3 abilities where possible. Most of them got upgrades to rank 3. I need to get my level 3s ready to go, so Simon Fell will be next to get all his abilities leveled up to level 3. And we will do this mission. We need the deeds. We're probably not gonna win this, though. We're gonna try it anyway. So, we're gonna bring Piety with me. And I have to hope for her illumination will see us through. Oswald Chain, Jacob the Broken, and Kim Plague Bloom will come along. I think this is probably good. We'll go with something like this. Okay, let's provision. You know that feeling of doom? I have it right now.